All right, everybody. Welcome to the Day of Yourself channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody being here. This is my first show of 2022. And you may have noticed that this show is going to be a 2-hour show. We'll see. We'll see. If my bladder can hang out that long, we'll see. There may be a break in the middle. We'll find out. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Welcome to 2022 and the Day of Yourself After Dinner with Dave channel, show number 43. So today we've got a jam-packed show for you. I've got all kinds of stuff. Obviously needed to try to come up with things to fill a 2-hour time slot instead of just jabba. We're going to do some jabba, but also going to do a little bit of some hanging out and listening to some other stuff. So let's take a look and see who we've got in that chickadee chat so we can start saying hello to some folks. You guys may have noticed that I put Lyndon Stewart, went ahead and pinned his comment. So Lyndon, you being the first comment in tonight, if you happen to win in bingo tonight, you will be a double winner. And then we've got old Boss 223 in the house. How you doing, Boss? Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Randy BRC, hello, sir. Can I talk about the orange peel thing? Yes, sir. I will go over that today. I saw your comment earlier as well. Shadow Ops could not make the show tonight, so have a good show. Shadow Apps, have a great night. Sorry you couldn't make it, but hopefully we'll get a chance to see you here soon. We got Brian Chambers in the house. How you doing, sir? Great to see you too. KBRC, hey Kyler, how you doing, sir? Aerospace Matt, Aerospace Matt's in the house, folks. And Aerospace Matt, I already told you about this, but check this out, folks. Here's Aerospace Matt's package that I tried to mail to him when he won the double bingo, I think, and this is a full packet. And look at that, sent it all the way over to Washington State. It got returned. So now I get to send it a little closer to Florida. So I'll get that out to you here, Matt. I did get your message with regards to that. So thank you so much, sir. And sorry about the delay on that. You clearly saw that I tried. Just happened to miss you while you're moving from West Coast to East Coast. So good stuff. Let me know how the sound sounds tonight, because of course I can't hear myself. You guys let me know if it's good or not. Thumbs up, thumbs down on that sound. Let me know about that. Then we've got, who else we got here? We got Jeff in Lower Alabama. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And then we've got, let's see, who else? Boss223 said hello to Boss. There's my mom in the house. Hey, everybody. Say hello to my mom there. Greatly appreciate that. And then we've got JCB67. How are you doing, sir? Thank you so much for being here as well. So thank you so much. So yes, I've got all kinds of stuff going on tonight. So we're going to talk about a couple of things that I've got lined up, and then we're going to talk about some other stuff that's been on YouTube here lately that has a lot of red flags in it. But I'm going to kind of pick your guys' brains a little bit about that as well. And then what else do I have going on here? Let's see. I want to start off last time on the show, the last show of 2021. We were doing bingo, and I needed to add Paul Ballard and Larry Blevins to the bingo list. And just so you guys know, they are now added to the bingo list. Let me see if I've got that bingo list handy so I can go ahead and show that to you. I'm sure it's here somewhere. I got a lot of buttons here. Here's the bingo list. All right, so you can kind of see that Paul Ballard as well as Larry Blevins are on there. Larry is B8, and Paul, you are I23. So there we go with that. So we're going to go over that kind of stuff and do some bingo. Since we are doing a 2-hour bingo, we are going to do 6. I'm going to try it. 6 bingo giveaways. That's right. 6 bingo giveaways. So we'll see exactly how that works out. Tonight's show is brought to you by Modelo Que Buena Cerveza. So there he goes for that. So if you're holding something, go ahead and turn it up now. So refreshing. All right, so let's see. So I've got pause nods tonight. So we're going to go over some comments and such that I've received. Not all of them are pause nods, but they are pretty good. So I went ahead and posted them anyway. I want to go over that new vid that I had just recently posted that you guys have taken a look at, which I greatly appreciate. Let's take a look and see where my card is for that, because I got quite a few things here. Let's see. Here's the new vid. It's currently, I think it's about 90-something views now at this point, which I really appreciate you guys sticking out and looking at that one. That was a frustrating night. And of course, it's all my fault. I didn't bring a drone. I didn't bring a boat. Duh. I was doing something with the Aero Scout. It shouldn't have been done. I had a 4-cell in there. But I think it still would have flown. I think the Aero Scout would have done just fine. The boom that I had on the front with the Insta 360 Go 1, I think that boom just caused too much pull on that front, so it never really got off step. But the video was cool, but yeah, that did not necessarily go as well as I had hoped for. And then, of course, driving home to get the drone, hoping that I can make it. That drone fishing line hula hoop idea, great idea for getting stuff out of the lake like that, but you need some daylight. I did not have any. So next day when I got there, brought the drone and everything again, ready to get it. And as you noticed in that video, I was looking and looking and looking. I couldn't find it. So had to do some hiking. Yeah, my shoes were a little muddy after that one, let me tell you. But learn a lesson. There you go. It's what life's all about, right? Yeah. So anyway, so we got that going on. And then also have joke of the day. I have a few jokes of the day. As a matter of fact, it's a shame that Shadow Ops isn't going to be here because he loves jokes of the day. And I've got jokes of the Dave today, so that's great. Also have word of the Dave, of course. Got to try to teach you something, and so we got that coming up. And then what else we got going on? We're going to do a little bit talking about my buddy Scott Settle, and we're going to go over some of the other stuff as well. If you guys happen to have recently got this magazine, this model aviation magazine. Let's see here. This is the one right there. They have a really great section in here about the Insta360 Go 2, this little bad boy right here. So it is a great little article. Glad to see that it's starting to really catch on because I love this camera absolutely. The Insta360 Go 2 is, as you know, a little different than the one, but it is actually a really great looking camera. There's the specs right there on the screen and the charge case, the whole deal. With mine, you notice in my videos that I have like little Dave It Yourself logos on there because I ordered the extra placards, which you can get, and that comes with 2. So I've got a spare one should I need it. But yeah, so if you get a chance to pick up something like this, or even on for eBay, pick up the Insta360 Go 1. I highly recommend it because these cameras are just fantastic, especially with that flow state stabilization and stuff that they have in there. And just a really great camera. So if you guys have not thought about it, I'd recommend thinking about it. The Insta360 Go 2 is 26 grams, as you may have seen on that spec sheet there, and the Insta360 Go 1 is 20 grams. So pretty great. As a matter of fact, I have the Insta360 Go mounted up on my Rustler. I got the mount right here for that. And of course, I just used a little paper tape and hot glue, to mount it to the top. And you notice I've got this little cup right here. This is because I was filling it with peanuts. I was trying to get the squirrels to eat the peanuts out of the little cup here. And I let the car sit out in the yard a bit, not moving it, let them kind of get used to it. They didn't give 2 damns. They didn't want anything to do with it. So I'm still working on that. I plan to get some good squirrel video. But as of right now, they're a little bit tentative as to getting on that whole checking out the peanuts in the cup there. So since peanuts, I guess, I don't know if they smell, but I don't guess they smell enough for them to come get them. But yeah, so I appreciate that. So getting back to Randy's comment with regards to the orange peel on foam. I don't personally know of a great way to make orange peel on foam reverse itself. I don't think that's possible. I think once the foam is expanded, that's it. I know a lot of great techniques to prevent the orange peel from happening, and Jeff from Lower Alabama has mentioned some of those as well. So I know that, but as far as once orange peel is there, you got a couple options. You can either paint your plane green and paint it like a lizard, which is not a bad idea. Skip Bill did it. It works pretty good. Or you're going to have to fill it with some sort of foam fill or some sort of light base spackle or something like that and then sand it kind of thing. You could technically sand the orange peel down, but again, you've got the crevices you're still going to have to fill. So unless anybody else in the stream happens to know a better way to reverse orange peel, Randy, I'm so sorry, my friend, I do not know. I wish I had more information on that for you. So let's get back into that stream and talk about that chat some. Let's see who else we got up in here. Matt, Aerospace Matt, speaking of that, he had mentioned about me doing a 3-hour show. Call it the 3-hour show. And yes, I did get that reference, Gilligan's Island. I'm surprised you got that reference, but I'm glad you got that reference. So very funny. So what else we got going on? Nice Horizon hat. Matt saying, yes, this is my Horizon hat. It's my camera hat. You guys have probably seen this before. It's got the little thingamadoo right here so that I can take my what is this? The Akaso Brave 5 and screw it on top there. So boom, boom, boom. That's how that works. So boom, that's how that works. And I want it. You can do a clip or something like that. I went this route just because, my luck. I could see myself bending over to pick a plane up out of the lake, and my the clip fall off or something. And then I think I've mentioned this before, but to get the feet to sit properly, I just put two big globs of hot glue on there, and then as they were cooling, I just pushed it on the hat, so they had that nice, created those nice little feet. So there you go, nice little hot glue tip for you if you want to put your hat camera on a hat like this. So yeah, that works out pretty well. You guys have seen my videos. That's pretty much 100%. Whenever you see, hat cam video or you see my controller, that's because if you see my controller, it's hat cam video. If you don't see my controller, it's probably my phone on the controller holder, kind of thing. So yeah. Who else we got in here? Hey, David Snyder. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. 5x5. Good. All right. I know what that means now. Jeff from Alabama tripped me up with that last time, but 5x5 means we're all good. So sounds great. Awesome. And who else do we have here? We got Rich M in the house. Hey, Rich, how you doing, sir? Good to see you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you got your package that I sent you a while back. I think I talked to your Matt about it, but I don't think he knew one way or the other. So yeah. So hey, Litz RC's in the house. Hey, how you doing, Litz? Appreciate you giving me a holler there. Litz had sent me a request to try to buy some of the decals that I have here from the sticker app. But of course, did I sell them to him? No, I just sent him some. That's right. You ask me for them, you're gonna get them. I'll put a couple of stamps on something for you, no problem. So if you guys want them, you just ask. Of course, if you win in bingo, you're going to get some anyway. But if you want extras, you feel free to ask. Who else we got here? So I said hello to David Snyder, Rich M's in the house, Litz, and who else we got here? Mr. Brian Chambers is in the house. How you doing, Brian Chambers? Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. ARG Visions in the house. How you doing, Anthony? Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here as well. And let's see, who else? EQ. Hey, there's Eric. He just got into the house here, so I appreciate that. Hey, Eric, how you doing, sir? You haven't missed a whole heck of a lot yet, sir. I just talked a little bit about the Go-To that was in the Aviation magazine, which I'm sure that you probably get copies of yourself. And then talked about some other little stuff there, but really just kind of seeing how everybody's new year is going. So tell me, how is everybody? Yes, you got the tape. Thanks. Great. Okay, good deal. He got the clear duct tape, if I'm not mistaken. So that was pretty sweet. Hopefully you'll get a chance to use that somewhere. If you do, make sure you shout me out. So funny. So yeah, so we've got some clear stuff. So speaking of clear stuff, we do have some more clear Velcro in the bingo buck tonight. So we've got that. Added some new parachute men. What else do I got in here? Was there anything else new I threw in here? No, but the bucket's still pretty full, as you can see. It's got the lights on and going, and it's pretty full right now. So it's got a lot of prizes to be given. So we're going to see about that. I do not think we're going to touch base with the 8-ball today. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure where the 8-ball is. You know what? That's fine. No need to find the 8-ball. There it is over. Nope, no need. No need. We're fine. No 8-ball tonight. We're just going to spin bingo and see what happens. So yeah, so we've done that, and then so I just recently, as a matter of fact, yesterday, day before, and Friday and Saturday. Nope, Saturday and today. That's right. I finished up today, but I have been binging pretty hard, and I was binging on. Let's see, what show was I binging on here? Let's see if I can find this here. Doot. Yep, here it is. Nope. Dang it. There it is. I know it's one of those buttons, but yeah, I've been binging on Cobra Kai, episode number 4, or season number 4, and that is a pretty good show. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. I know that you guys have seen Scott Settle's post with regards to him being there. If you haven't been watching this Cobra Kai or whatnot, it is a great show for one. Absolutely love it. And but seeing Scott there was pretty crazy. So we'll go over that here in a little bit if you guys haven't had a chance to see that. So fun stuff. Slapnuts RC, hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being in here. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I did say 2-hour show, as a matter of fact. Now, again, I don't know that I'll be able to pull off a 2-hour show, but I think I can. We'll see. We're just going to keep chatting it up, stay in the stream, see what's going on, see how everybody's doing, get you guys involved some. But Slapnuts, I do have Word of the Dave, several jokes of the Dave, have some other stuff coming up as well, so we're good with that. I don't see old Lee. Is old Lee in here? Lee Davidson's hanger, and he in here yet? I don't see old Lee in here. I might have to shoot him a message to get in here, because hang on a second, I gotta give him a shout out. Let me just shoot him that. Boom. All right. Oh, technology, gotta love that. So we'll see if he hits me back up with that. But yeah, so Lee sent me something via Facebook that I wanted to thank him for. So I'll wait for him to get in here about that. Dave, not sure I can do it. Hey, totally fine. If I don't, I'm not sure I can do it, Slap. To be honest with you. So if you guys can make an hour, 45 minutes, hour 15, hour 47, whatever you can make. If everybody's just like Dave, we've had enough. We're bailing out, and it's just me. Well, then I'm gonna obviously stop. But yeah, so we're gonna try to keep it going. This is just something I thought I'd try as the first show for 2022. Double up bingos and all that kind of stuff as well. So I think that'll be pretty fun if we can get that going on. And speaking of that, it's bingo time, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, it's bingo time. All right, let me get this bingo card thing back up so you guys see the bingo list. So go ahead and take a look at that and see where your names are. If you don't see your name on there, please let me know. We'll try to get it on there for next show. Or maybe it got removed because we haven't seen much of you. But nonetheless, there is the bingo list. So let's get to that bingo cam. All right, let's get to bingo cam here. Go ahead and move this on over here. Clear it on up. Now, like I said, oh, dang it. Just had one fall out for no reason. You know what that means. Free ball right off the bat. All right, so we're just going to set this one right here. So now it looks like we'll be doing 7 bingos tonight. Goodness gracious. All right, so here's the deal. I got this little piece of rubber band here that I'm going to use to hold the dealio. This way I can give it a nice actual roll, and we can get these odds to thin out a little bit. Here we go. All right. Yeah, bingo. I should have some bingo music. There we go. Throw some bingo music on. Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty firmly jostled, if I do say so myself. All right. Here we go. Here we go. First bingo. Everybody ready? Here we go. Bam. All right. Here we go. We got one. And the one that we got, let me get ready to get to that screen so I can put it on there. There it is. This one is N37. N37. Who is N37? Muskie Bob. Muskie Bob, are you in the house? I don't see Muskie just yet. Anybody see Muskie just yet? Yeah, Randy, without the 8 ball. You're right, sir. Yeah, did anybody see Muskie Bob? I haven't seen Muskie Bob. I know that him and Kit were doing some traveling over the holidays, but kind of thought maybe he would be jonesing for the little that Dave it yourself in 2022. Muskie Bob was always so kind to fly his planes. It's got Dave it yourself logo on them. Such a nice guy. Oh, I do not see Muskie Bob in here. And if that is the case, then dang it. All right. Well, that's one. That's one. You know what? While I got this bonus ball, let's just go ahead and use this one right now. That's what we'll do. We'll use this one right now. Let's go to show clips. So I got my list again. All right. Let's just check this one out in case Muskie Bob shows up. Hey, everything RC. Hey, Liam. How you doing, sir? Thanks for being here. Greatly appreciate that. Oh, wait a minute. That's the one I just called out. Duh. All right, here we go. I was like, that number seems familiar. Duh. I really wish these balls were white. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, here we go. This one is B11. B11 is Master Blood. Master Blood again. And Master Blood, I think, won last week, too. And then he showed up a little bit late. And then he won. I said he could win, and then he never emailed me. So, Master Blood. All right. Well, no Master Blood today. Anybody? Nope. I don't see a Master Blood. Let's scroll up some. I don't want to say absolutely positively no. All right. I don't see any Master Blood just yet, but that's okay. We'll keep it alive. Keep it alive. Keep it alive. So yeah, folks, so how's everybody's new year going? 2022, anything new going on? For me, a little bit of newness. Well, not newness, but a little bit of new oldness. I finally got back to work. Doctor didn't necessarily release me, but I could not sit around any longer. So I went back to work. I'm only on the phone all day with people anyway. It's not like it's physical labor, but nonetheless, I am back at work. So first full week at work. And let me tell you, Felt good. Got myself a little under the weather this week though. Just a little bit of congestion action, a little bit like a little bit something on the throat, like a small child with polio, just trying to give you a hug on the throat, just one of those kind of things. But anyway, haven't quite gotten rid of that at all this week. So, eh, still fighting it though. So hopefully everybody else out there is doing well. So what else is going on? So has anybody got anything new? Who got the? I didn't get a really chance to talk to anybody so much. Um, well, I guess we had the one show after Christmas, but anything new from the new year? Anybody took advantage of any other sales or get anything new? Been watching Mickey B with his PJ50. Plane's pretty sweet. I can't wait to see somebody slap one of those next to an AL-37 from Freewing. Have both of those on the runway. Oh yeah, pretty sweet. That would be great. And I'd like to see what they look like size-wise next to each other as well, because they look like they'd be about the same size. So yeah, pretty cool. Anybody else get one of those PJ50s? I saw David Snyder's. Is it the David? I just commented on that video. What plane is that? It's the new one from E-Flight, right? The well, you tell me what it is. But watch that video, and you taking stuff off, taking off and landing in your backyard. That I'm pretty envious of that. Let me tell you. I don't know how you squeeze stuff in there, but yeah, I'm a little envious of that. I haven't done any flying still. Weather finally got, the cold finally got here. And then the F-14 Tomcat, there it is, the free wing. Your dream plane is the free wing? Ah, how big is that, Matt? Hey, Barry Campbell's in the house. Hey, Barry, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Matt, how big is that F-14? What's the EDF size on that thing? I got a F-190 old news. Boss, I've got one down there myself, my friend. I got that and the P-51 still in a box. Still in the box. So I get it. As a matter of fact, speaking of still in the box, I could do a whole episode of just still in the box. Because everything you see behind me is still in the box. And then I got stuff over there that's like still in the box. So I get it. I'm going to at the next air show I go to, you better dang believe I'll be bringing some planes to sell. Let me tell you. Probably. Probably. I love them so much, but I'm never going to use them. That's the problem. It's twin 80. Oh, yeah. It takes two 6S 4000s. Goodness gracious. That's one thing I was always, some of those big planes that take like multiple batteries and stuff like that, and you still only get like 3 minutes of flight out of it. It's like, oh, I don't know. To me, that just seems counterproductive. You burn 2 batteries for one flight. But if it's super, super sweet, I get it. But yeah, some pretty cool stuff there. Yep. I love the 1.5 birds. They fly great. Boss, that's one thing that, let's see, what 1.5 have I flown? I don't, you know what? I don't think I've flown a 1.5, to be honest with you. I've flown the 2.1 Cessna Z28 or the Carbon Z28 and then the Cessna. But hey, Wild Bill's in the house. How you doing, Wild Bill? Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate that. Looks like we're at 19 concurrent viewers, 12 likes. So if you guys want to shoot on over and hit that likes button, I'd greatly appreciate it. And for that, I'll give you a toast. EC 1500 is a 1.5. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. You're right. My bad. You are right. I do love that plane. I really wish they made that plane bigger, though, to be honest with you. 2.5 would be great. 2500 millimeter. That would be pretty sweet. Does anybody know if Horizon's going to bring out any type of like private jet or commercial type planes of any kind like that, other than the little UMX Citation? I'd like to see a full size Citation. That'd be pretty sweet. They always seem to bring other stuff back out, but I don't know that they'll bring a bigger one of those out. But that would be pretty great. But still, I got so many dang planes. For me to buy a new plane, it's gonna have to be so dang sweet. And then I'd still probably wait for a while to get it. Wait for everybody else to get it. Do my video. We got ourselves another spammer in here. Let me go ahead and remove that. Boop. Little Russian spam. Russian spam, just as salty as American spam. Hey, Mickey BRC, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. I was just chatting you up a little bit, talking about you a little bit earlier about your PJ50. So good to see you in here, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. It's well worth watching your videos there. So yeah, good stuff. So who else got something? We know that Boss got himself the Focke-Wulf 190. Who else got something good? Besides old David Snyder. I know he got something good. And I know Mickey B got something good. Anybody else get anything good? And again, I did get the the little Reaper drone thing or whatever, and of course the Spider-Man thing. Let me know if you guys want to see a video of that Spider-Man drone thing. Like I said, I got this thing for Christmas, and I'll slap a camera on it if you guys want me to slap a camera on it. You let me know if you want to see a Spider-Man drone video. I'll slap a camera on it. I'll do it in a heartbeat. I'll hoggle that bad boy on there. But let me know if you want to see that. If so, coming to a channel near you. What's for sale? DIY. Point it out. Do you see this wall behind me? Yes, sir. Pretty much everything on that wall could be easily for sale. Getting it to you, that's the other question. But yeah, as a matter of fact, the Red Tail 1.5 P51 Red Tail is a great flyer. Got the FMS P47 1500. That's what I'm talking about, Matt. Or Rich. Got that from Matt. Oh, nice. Hey, RLB One Way RC. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. First time seeing this live. Well, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you an applause for that. But not too much. I don't want your head to go big. But thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. We've got all kinds of stuff going on tonight. I've got a few things that I wanted to put up on here, and I still haven't heard from old Lee. But anyway, like I said, Lee gave me a nice little email kind of thing on Facebook, which is pretty fun. But let's go ahead and take a look at. Let's see. I've got we already talked about the new vid, and let me see about Well, we can get into some word of the day soon, but let's get back into this thing a bit because I know you guys probably want to see this. But like I was saying, I've been binging on this Cobra Kai here on Netflix, and I finished it up today. But I did get a chance to see a neat little section with Scott in it, so check this out right here. See if you can see Scott.
What? Come on, ref! She went out after she got hit.
Of course, I recorded this off my TV. There's that forehead about 4 o'clock. Oh. Oh, Scott. So funny. Now, here's something else I thought that was kind of interesting about that. And it's that in the video or in the show itself, Daniel LaRusso went to Mr. Miyagi's grave, and I thought that this was pretty interesting because this is what they showed. It shows that he died on November 15th, 2011. Well, November 15th is my birthday. It says he was born June 9th, 1925. So I thought that was pretty interesting that they had that on there. Now, the question is that his actual lifespan? Is that his actual lifespan? Who can tell me in the stream first when, if that is true or false, that is Mr. Miyagi's lifespan or not? Put my stars in the chat. So go ahead and let you guys see who can answer that quickly. So that death date, and I'll play it one more time. Maybe. There we go. Well, no, it's not going to replay. Okay. Well, anyway, you saw it. November 15th. June 25th, November 15th. 2011, it showed his death day as. So let me know in the chat if that's accurate. Who can answer that? ARG Vision says no, and ARG Vision, you are right. Pat Morita died. Now was born in June, but it was the 28th, 1932, and he died in November, but it was the 24th, and it was 6 years earlier in 2005. So there you go, ARG. ARG said no. You are right, sir. Litz said no. You are correct, sir. You guys are smart. There you go. Barry Campbell went ahead and straight up Googled and copy pasted that mofo. Good for you, Barry. Awesome. Yep, you guys are right. Thanks for taking that time to go ahead and look that up. Let's see here. So we got Lyndon's here saying, Dave, yourself, we may see an E-Flight Srappy. Mike Petty just finished building the real one. Ah, all right. I wonder if they'll bring out that, because I know that doesn't. Because I know that Flight Test, don't they have bush plane that they did? I can't remember the name of it, but I think they did a bush plane. It's red, white, and blue, if I'm not mistaken. That thing seems pretty cool. My Google FU is strong. Google foo. Nice. How's the RV7 fly? Been wondering about it. One way RC, to be honest with you, I do not know. I have not flown the RV7. Funny story, during the Birmingham event, I almost got my hands on an RV7 only because at the Birmingham event with my tent and everything got destroyed. Pilot Ryan said he would send me one, but he was just saying that to be nice. I don't hold it against him that he didn't send me one. But so I almost had one. I could have almost told you. But as of this point, my friend, I have not purchased any planes. As a matter of fact, I've barely have even flown any planes at this point. Hey, we're at 16 viewers, 16 likes. So thanks, everybody. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. The flight test has Trent Palmer's Freedom Box. Ah, that's what it is. And speaking of Trent Palmer, I wanted to kind of bring this up. Who has seen the Trevor Jacobs crash video? Because I just watched Trent Palmer do his review on that, and where the guy is flying a what kind of plane was he flying? Dang it. Anyway, you guys probably know. Anyway, flying a plane and then like it crashes and he jumps out and parachute and he's filming the entire thing. Yeah, that I didn't watch his actual video. I just watched the Trent Palmer video of that. And I probably won't watch that video. I don't need to now at this point. Certainly don't need to give that guy any more traction because, again, that's one of those things that just seemed like it was just total BS. Total BS. And when you see the Trent Palmer's review video of that, as a matter of fact, I'll leave a link to that in the description of this particular show if you want to check that out. But yeah, Jeff looked like a DIY flight. No doubt. Jeff, no doubt. Which is why you haven't seen me flying too much. One, the weather, and two, I'm jonesing to fly, but I just haven't done any flying. I want to, but again, just haven't. Again, with being down for the holidays and stuff, and now just kind of getting back into the swing. 1940 Taylor Craft, that's what it was. I knew Matt would know that. Yeah, that's right, the Taylor Craft. And so if you saw that video, and he lets it crash in the middle of nowhere kind of thing, mountains or whatever. But I guess it's supposed to have made it look like you ran out of gas or something. I don't know. When you watch that Trent Palmer video, you'll see that he takes, there's definitely a lot of red flags that he points out, and I could not agree more with Trent Palmer about that. Just watching what he was watching, so pretty crazy. But back to one-way RC RLB with the RV7. Again, I have not flown it, but I've seen some folks fly it, and I've seen a few videos already where folks have put a camera in the cockpit, which is exactly what I would do. So that's there are videos out there. It seems to fly like a dream. It seems to fly just like the E-Flight T28, the yellow one, the little 1.1 meter. It seems to fly just like that. So seems to be a pretty cool plane. I looked at it price wise, just doesn't justify itself price wise though. Of course, everything's so much more expensive now that it's really hard for anything to justify itself price wise anymore. Which that's just one of those things. I get why they have to do it. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over some of the other things I got here. So let's see, I still don't see Lee in here, so we'll worry about saying hey to him about that later. But let's get into something a little bit more. Let's see. Well, let's get into some more to the Dave. Let's do some more to the Dave. Give you guys a little bit of a learning lesson. So get out your pencils and all that kind of good stuff. Get ready to learn a little something here, because here we're going to go with word of the day, which is word of the day is adventitious. Adventitious. It's an adjective. And adventitious means coming from another source or location. Adventitious, coming from another source or location, and that is word of the day. So there you go. I hope you guys learned a little something there. So if you would like to see about that Trevor Jacobs video, you could adventitiously watch Trent Palmer's video. Hey, I used it in a sentence. Nice. All right, so there we go. There's word of the day, folks. So there you go. I hope you guys learned a little something there. Always fun to learn. Always fun to learn. And try to use that at work sometime next week. That'd be great. All right. So what else we got going on here? Let's see. I got some other stuff. I got some of that. And I think I got some... Oh, you know what that means? It must be bingo time. All right. It's bingo time, folks. So let's get over into that bingo list again and let everybody see what that thing looks like. There's the bingo list. So check, make sure you get your names in there. Keith Christie, how you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Good to see you. So go ahead and check out the list there. If your name's not on there and you want it to be on there, please let me know. And if it's not on there, maybe because you haven't been here in a while. But we can always fix that. So here we go with the bingo cam. All right, let's get back into that bingo cam. So we've already pulled 2 names today. Zeros on both names. No winners. But we're going to pull 6 today. 7, actually. 7, because that one was a bonus ball. So here we go with the technical number 2. All right. So let me go ahead and get this rubber band on there. Give this thing a real roll. Zoopity zoop. Back the other way. Back the other way. And back the other way. All right. Here we go. Boink. Here we go. All right, everybody. We got ourselves another release. Giggity. All right. And we here are looking at N35. N35 is Litz RC. Boo, 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 boo. All right, Litz RC. Nice. We got ourselves a winner in the house. Finally. All right, Litz RC, congratulations. Litz RC, you, my friend, are going to get, of course, some of the David Yourself decals. You're going to get some of those, which, of course, you just got. But now you're going to get some more. And you're going to get a hang glider. That's right, Litz RC. You, my friend, win a hang glider. That's right. Enjoy this hang glider toy. Put it together. Shoot it with a slingshot. Bada bing. Watch it fly softly back to the ground. There you go, Litz RC. You win. Bingo. All right, we've got one winner, folks. One winner. We'll take it. I'll take a winner. Congratulations to Litz. Congratulations to Litz. All right. All right. And there we go. All right. Congratulations, Litz. That's awesome. All right. Snow Valley Park. Good to see you. I appreciate that. You could name me. Snow Valley Park. Now, I do not think that you are on my list for bingo. I'm pretty positive you're not. So if you'd like to be on bingo, please let me know, and I will get you on that list, sir, for next week. All right. Good stuff. All right. So we got one winner. We broke the seal. Now everybody else is going to be a winner. Oh, Litz, I forgot to tell you as well, you're also going to get, I can't remember if I just sent you one of these or not. But if not, it's always great to have 2. But you're going to get an Atlanta Hobby multi-tool, because this show's sort of sponsored by Atlanta Hobby. Not really at all. Not really. But they did give me some of these to give away. So there you go. That's something. So I'm going to give you one of those as well, sir. And, of course, some decals. And I might even throw in something else as well, because now you're going to get an official bingo package, not just a thank you card. All right. Snow Valley Park says go for it. Put him on there. You got it, my friend. If you'll be here next week. Oh, there's old Lee. Can't make it, not at home. Lee Davidson's not going to make it, folks. He did hit me back on Facebook and said he's not going to make it at home because he's not at home. Dag snag it. All right, well, we miss Lee. But, yeah, so Snow Valley Park, let me go ahead and get you, make a quick little note about that. Add Snow Valley Park to bingo list. That's how that works. And we'll just title that one Snow. Informer. You know, sometimes snow me, I'm a blam. All right, KBRC. Oh, yeah, everyone's a winner. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Everybody's a winner. If you guys make it through the show, yeah, sure, you're a winner. And I appreciate you guys being here today. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's my note for Snow Valley Park. Don't need to be playing that out loud. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here. So we've got some other stuff. We still got jokes of the Dave. I got several jokes of the Dave coming up for you. We also have some more bingo, of course. Let's see. We talked about the Scott thing and the Miyagi thing, and then we also have some pause nods. I've got those coming up. Got quite a few of those. We'll go over those a bit. And then we also have some new sub shout out. That's right. I got a couple of new subs that I saw. Again, this is just probably not all my new subs. I didn't I didn't raise my sub count a lot, like 4 since last show, which is fine. But 2 of those YouTube did tell me about. So we'll go over those and we'll celebrate those guys too and give them an applause as they deserve. So Snow Valley Park says I keep one of those in my wallet, one of those multi-tools. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. These gifts. Some of these gifts do have merit. Maybe not all of them, but most of them do. And plus, it's like, hey, you get something in the mail. Who doesn't like getting something in the mail? That's not a bill. It's not a bill, right? It's something goofy. Oh, Snow Valley Park says I flew 6 planes today. The snow finally melted. Hashtag jealous. Because it was nice here for about I don't know, hour and a half maybe. But that was still when when I woke up this morning, I was feeling a little under the weather. But did the coffee and vitamins thing and some food, some light stuff. But it wasn't until, and I'm gonna give my mom a shout out here. It wasn't until I had some chili, some of her homemade chili for lunch. That's when I really started to take a turn for the better. So thanks, Mom, for your chili. Absolutely delicious. You know how chili is. It's really, really good the first day, but it's always so much better after it's been refrigerated. You reheat it. Oh, so that's what I did today, and my goodness, my gracious, it was awesome. Gotta give it. Yeah, it was that good. I'm sick, so no flying for me. See, KBRC is also sick. Kyler, are you dealing with a little bit of just a little bit cold symptoms? I don't want to say the coof. I don't want to say that because I hope that nobody has to deal with that. But I do think it's interesting that because I don't have it, and my kids don't have it, and my parents don't have it, but we all were kind of like a little bit sick. So I thought that was interesting. That was like, what the heck? Oh, we got ourselves another Russian hacker. Let me go ahead and get that note out of here before somebody accidentally clicks on it. All right, bye, Anna Hakoba. You gone? You gone? Bye. Yeah. And yeah, no doubt using the simulator. Now I have been doing that. Now I have been flying on the simulator, but of course, Matt's talking about that with KB, and I have been doing that as well. But I could tell you one thing: this Blade 230 helicopter, you fly it on the simulator, no problems. You take it out of the damn parking lot, that mofo. I mean, I get it. Helicopters are nothing like airplanes, and you have to use the thickness of your arm hairs, when you move it around. But still, that plane is, and of course, I just think it's me. Of course, I just think it's me that it doesn't fly because it's me. But yeah, so. That's the only place I can fly that is on the simulator. One thing I do want to do is I want to get together with like Dave Marshall and them, and I know a lot of you guys do this as well, where you get and you fly the Real Flight 9.5 online together. That's something I need to do. Matter of fact, we need to organize something like that. Let me know if you guys want me to organize one of those myself. I don't know how to do it, but I will certainly try to figure it out. I'll ask Kenny or Dave, something like that. But yeah, something like that would be fun. Especially if we like pulled it out on a certain night, like every Wednesday or so, something. But I think that would be fun, especially because, especially this time of year, because it's finally getting cold in Georgia today. It's not only cold, but it's cold and wet and windy. Just absolutely ridiculous. So some of the wins that we had right at the beginning of the new year, the first and the second, so absolute ridiculous. I had to put a tarp on my roof because of the wind and the tree limbs and all this stuff. Just, I mean, I had a shingle in the yard. I had, so yeah, I spent this past Monday putting a tarp on the dang roof. Dang it. But hey, it's what happens, right? So KB was dealing with a bit of fever and sore throat. We had COVID for about 6 weeks. Oh, sorry to hear about that, brother. Sorry to hear about that. Never want to hear about anybody having to deal with the old coof. That sounds horrible. Got a live you stream yourself on RF9, make a public room, all of us to join. All right, I got to figure out how to make that happen because that does sound fun. Because I've been flying the snot out of some planes on that thing, let me tell you. And like I said, that stagger wing that I built for my dad for Christmas, they have a stagger wing on there that you can fly. It's a smaller plane, but and it sounds like a pissed off weed whacker when you fly it. But hey, Johnny Maynard's in the house. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Good to see you. Johnny, I know you're also not on my bingo list, so let me know if you'd like to be on my bingo list, if you think that you'll be showing back up and be a part of the show more often. I don't know that I'm always going to be doing a 2-hour show. Tonight is kind of a new thing I'm trying. I'm 46 minutes in. Not bad. Which is good. I was, and again, I was just thinking I wanted to do a little bit of a longer show, do something different. I certainly am not going to Kenny it. There's no way I can do a 9-hour show. There's just no way. That guy's got more stamina than I know, and I've never been able to watch a 9-hour show, so I don't even know what he does during the entire 9-hour show. When I do watch him, I pretty much just scroll through, watch about the first hour, and then I scroll through the rest to see in case something catches on fire. But there's no way I can do a 9-hour show. But I'm definitely trying that 2-hour show. So the RLB, get a RunCam 2, 2.4K. Yeah, that RunCam 2 4K, I have not picked one of those up myself, but those things look pretty sweet, and I know a lot of people have. Have picked one up, but for me, with the cameras that I currently have, because I have 2 of the Insta360 Go 1s, and I have this Insta360 Go 2 as well, and then I do have some regular RunCams, some of the original RunCams, things like that. But that 4K, I could see maybe that being a pretty great thing to pick up at some point. But right now, really, I'm kind of in a quandary, and it's another reason why I haven't done any flying. Because obviously I've got the the felony here with the E-Flight F-15 on here, which I still need to fly. This itself is going to be a fantastic video. As soon as I can get somebody to drive the car or fly the plane, one or the other, I feel I'm probably going to have to do that in Alabama or something like that. I don't see that happening anywhere here. Johnny Maynard says sure about that. Bingo. All right, Johnny, you got it. Let me go ahead and make a little note of you as well. Doop. And add Johnny Maynard to the bingo list. There you go. All right. Johnny. Bam. All right. So we got Snow Valley and Johnny needs to go on that bingo list. You got it. All right. And RLB one way. I guess I need to figure out if you're going to be showing up in the show more often. Do want to be in that bingo as well? If so, let me know. I'll go ahead and throw that on there. What's the stickers? Love stickers. I'm new to the show. Your video that you forgot to push pins in the wings on the Cessna one is when I subbed. Oh, who remembers that video? That video, when anybody says what's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you, that plane and that flight is it. That is it. Because I had the Insta360 Go 1X on that thing. That's a $300 camera. And then did I have a camera on the bottom? Yeah, then I had a camera on the bottom too, if I'm not mistaken. And no wings. I even had the GPS unit in it. I mean, literally, I had probably $800 flying, and then it smashed into the side of the thing. And that particular plane, well, you can't really see it back there behind the other planes, but that particular plane is in the process of being repainted. I think I'm going to try to do that as a little J Cub looking type plane. But I still have the other Cessna 150 Carbon Z still in the box. So Like I said, I got too many planes in the boxes. Too many planes. This whole wall, plane in every box. Ridiculous. So yeah, I remember the Cessna video. Yeah, yeah, that was one. Wow, that really hit me up tonight. Those Russian hackers. Let me tell you. Let me remove that too. I must be super important in Russia today, everybody. Hey, all right. Oh, Johnny, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you saying that was an awesome video. Oh, yeah, because that was one of those that, clueless. I'm on the ground flying, clueless. Zero idea that so much. If had I had known, I'd have, that thing wouldn't have made it back home that far. But I was doing flips. I was doing what? That was just the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me. What all planes do you have in the box? Do you want to sell? Well, let me tell you, I've got all kinds of planes. You see them all on this wall. I've still got. There's a couple of there that like I've got like even the P-47 Razorback back there. I bought like one of the last ones on eBay ever. The Cirrus over there, the SR-22T. Bought the last one on eBay ever, kind of thing. So there's a few planes that I probably would want to keep, but like I got the big 1.5s, I got the Focke-Wulf 190, I got the P-51 back there, I got the big Cessna back there. Like I said, I got the dang carbon Cub S right there. Not to mention all the UMX planes I've got. I've got a Pitts up there, which I probably keep the Pitts. But I mean, I've still got like those controllers too. I've still got like the DX6 and I've got the NX10. Yep, probably just need to sell those because I just don't see me ever getting a plane that needs 10 channels for one. I bought it just back in the day because I just thought that I would probably grow into it. But to be honest with you, the DX8 that I've got that I sent off to Horizon had me get it fixed and everything. That when all those switches broke off when I dropped it. And boss, he's got a storage unit full also. Thanks, boss. That is true. Now, that storage unit is not specifically all planes, but yes, there are a lot of planes in there. But what is in there is my toy collection. And I have been a Spider-Man collector since I've been an early adult kind of thing. And got a bunch of large Transformer figures and like the big ones, that kind. I got a bunch of that stuff. I'd almost thought about starting a Spider-Man channel, but that would mean that I'd have to move that stuff here. I can't do that. I can't do that just yet. So yeah. Matt could use some 10 channels. All right. Well, let me know. Aerospace Matt. I got that NX10. $550 controller. I'll sell it to you for a better price than that. And the NX6, I'd let that thing go for, or the DX6, brand new in the box up there. And it comes with a 80001 or 60001 receiver, I think. Yeah, the DX6 comes with a receiver, whatever the one the sticker says on the box. I'd probably let that thing go for $250 just to get it out of here. And then I have a DX5 Rugged up there, but that was a gift, and I don't know that I'm going to sell that. But although I don't think I'll probably use it anytime soon. But so if anybody's interested in that as well, I have a DX5 Rugged, orange, Spectrum orange color. So just throw that out there. So let's get back into this chickadee chat a little bit more and see what we can see about who is in that chickadee chat. And let's see here. I've got a bunch of my buttons that I'm trying to push together here. See, we're still going to go over some Posnods, and I've got jokes of the day as well coming up. I think, as a matter of fact, we'll do joke of the day. First joke of the day, we'll do that right at the top of the hour here. Because we are actually 54 minutes in, and it seems like it's only been about 53 minutes. So, hey. Wild Bill made a real flight room. Oh, Paul Ballard made a real flight room. Hey, Paul. Good to see you, sir. Did you hear that I put you on the bingo? I think you did. You're on there. I made a real flight room. Now, Paul, is that active right now, or what's the deal with that? Because if anybody's going to do a real flight room, please make sure you send me a link. You can find me on Facebook or shoot me an email or whatnot. But yeah, let me know about that because I would like to, I'd definitely like to join in on one of those. Check that out. I think that'd be some fun stuff. I watched a few minutes of one that Dave Marshall did one time. I did not have my 9.5 at the time, though. And Dave Marshall did help me get that 9.5 loaded up. Because when I first loaded it up, it didn't take, and then it did take, but it wouldn't launch, and then it would launch, but then it would corrupt and crash. So finally got it. Just what I mean. Finally made it. That new Thunderbird in the back, got one in the box to sell. I do have a Thunderbird 70 millimeter back there. Yes, sir. I would be interested in talking to somebody about selling it. Password is the same as Dave Marshall's. And what is that password? Do we know? So, all right. Let's see if there's anybody else up in here that I've missed out on, because I don't want to miss out on you if you're hanging out in here tonight. I greatly appreciate it, everybody. Song title: Buttheads Fly. The room is called Buttheads Flying Circus. Yep, that sounds like the room I'd want to be in. That sounds exactly like the right one. Password is a Snow Valley. Song title. There you go. There you go. The first thing you said was a little funnier, though. Okay, now you guys are throwing those out there. 8675309. Jenny. Nice. Who sings that song? Is that the Romantics? No. Who sings that? Is that the Romantics that sing that song? I can't remember. Password is Jenny's phone number. That's a good password. That's pretty great. Jenny. Yeah. So we got 21 viewers in here and 22 likes. So thank you so much, everybody, for keeping up on those likes. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, just went up to 23 likes. Thanks, everybody. That's awesome. Appreciate that. I just appreciate you guys taking the time to push the button. All right. Paul Ballard says, it's my first time doing this, so I don't know if it's going to work. If I had a nickel for every time I said that, that exact phrase, that's my first time doing this, I have no idea if it's going to work. I remember saying it after on my first episode, as a matter of fact, of this live stream. What's your favorite airplane to fly, Dave? Probably the Carbon Z Cessna T-28 Trojan. I'm sorry, the Cessna, the Carbon Z T-28 Trojan. That thing's pretty sweet. However, it's also the most nerve-wracking plane to fly because it's so expensive and it's so big. But at the same time, it's a great bird to fly. But my hands shake pretty much every time I fly that bird. But that's my favorite one because it is pretty easy. But that being said, there's still a few planes that I have that I haven't even flown, like the F-16 80 millimeter. That thing's still in the dang box. I got a FMS plane over there. I think it's a Cessna, but it's a ready-to-fly kit. So I still have that in the box, and I think that's a 1.4 meter plane, so that's almost a 1.5. So I've got that. Liam from Everything RC, he got 2 1.5-inch 50-mile-an-hour FPV race quads, and he sent me. They also got himself a little truck for Christmas as well. Not a little one, but he got himself a truck for Christmas too. So Liam's rocking. Liam sent me some pretty cool videos of his bashing around with his one of his little RC cars. Tommy Two-Tone, Wild Bill saying Tommy Two-Tone. Jenny. 8675309. Yep. Oh, somebody's texting me. Oh, that's Kyler now. Kyler. KBRC's hitting me up on both ends here. What's Kyler saying? Okay, he's asking about Thunderbird. I'll get back to you on that, my friend. Not a problem. But isn't that bird still available, if I'm not mistaken, at Horizon Hobby? I want to say. If I'm not mistaken, I think I just looked yesterday. It was still there. I always try to look to see what planes are discontinued, just in case. But yeah, I think they still have that one. Oh, he's got an 8-channel receiver. Snow Valley's waiting on his receiver. Start doing some unboxing videos. Well, Kyla, it's funny you say that. I have thought about that, right? But with doing unboxing videos, Then you got to do something with the plane. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I got just to move planes. I got planes all over my ceilings. I got the Arrows F-15 right there. I got the E-Flight F-15 right there. I got the extra 300 right there. I got the FMS A-10. I got another. As a matter of fact, I got another, which you can't see, but I got another one of those 70 millimeter F-16s hanging from the ceiling right here. And then I got another, and then I got, yeah. So I mean, I've got every time I take something out, and then I've got planes on the table back behind the camera. And then I got planes here. I got planes here. I got planes right there. Not to mention all the planes that are like from the storage unit, which isn't all of them, but I have like probably 6 planes back there, like my F4, and got the Twin Otter back over there. I got they got the Trojan 1.1. I got the Habu right there. I got the Cessna 182 right there. Not to mention the UMX stuff. I got a little 800 millimeter Focke-Wulf 190 and 800 millimeter Corsair. I'll have to do a bigger. Matter of fact, let me see if I can help you with that. Let me see if I can make that happen. Let's see here. I'm gonna show this a little bit, maybe. Oh no, it won't go any higher. No, never mind. It won't go any higher. All right, never mind. I'll show you that next video. All right, so hey, it's top of the hour, so you know what that means. It's Joke of the Dave. That's right, folks. It's Joke of the Dave. All right, so I've got a couple of good jokes here today. Let's see what this first one was. All right, so this is not a preacher joke, not a church joke on Sunday, but this one, it's still a good one. So a beautiful redhead walks into a bar completely naked. She stands in front of the bartender and says, "Serve me a cold beer." The bartender serves her the beer and stares at her, not moving. "What is wrong?" she says. "Have you never seen a naked woman before?" "Yes, I have, many times," replied the bartender. "Then why do you keep staring at me like that?" the woman asks. "I want to see where you're going to get the money to pay for that beer." And there we go. That's a joke of the Dave. That's right, everybody. Like I said, I never said they'd be awesome. I just said they'd be free. You're welcome. That's one joke of the Dave. One joke of the Dave. Hey, Cliff Harvey RC Planes. How are you doing? How you doing, sir? Top of the hour means it's midnight here. I'll stay for the joke. Hopefully you caught it. Please let me know you caught that, Cliff. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Now, it's funny that you keep mentioning FedEx there, Snow Valley, because when I've been doing some flying here lately, I fly at what I affectionately call FedEx Field, which is that huge parking lot that is full of FedEx trailers. Or sometimes I will go over to the high school down the street from my house here, which is as big as the biggest 3 government buildings you've ever seen, and they have a pretty big parking lot over there. So that's what do they do there? So hey, Kyler's on his way out. Dinner time. All right, Kyler, thanks. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. Give you a claps on the way out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. All right. I'm well. Thanks, Dave. Cheers. All right. Good to hear, Cliff. Good to hear. Glad to hear you and glad to see you in here today. Checking out my stream. I appreciate that so much. We are at 18 concurrent viewers, and I know some folks are going to have to cut out, and it's totally fine. Again, the 2-hour show is a lot to ask for anybody. Putting up with me for 2 hours is a real lot to ask for anybody. So if you got a bolt, it's totally fine. I totally get it. You may miss out on bingo, but that's the risk you have to take. So that's the deal with that. And let's see. So what else we got going on here? And as a matter of fact, you know what that sound means, everybody. It's bingo time again. So let's go ahead and get into that bingo, and let's show that bingo list so everybody can take a look at their names there and make sure that your names are on there. And if they're not, please let me know in the chat, and we will do what we can to get you on there next week. If you think you're going to be back, I will certainly give you the chance to win some stuff you don't want. But maybe you do. Who knows? All right, so let's get into this again. Do my little fancy dancy. Dave it yourself. Block the cup. And let's get into this roll. All right. You know what? Let's get back to music. Yeah. Little bingo roll music. Should have done this last time, then. Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the thing here. Let's see about this. I think I have. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, got it. All right, here we go. Oh, my goodness. All right. All right. I've got it. Here we go. Everybody get ready because this is B5. B5 is Everything RC. Beep, 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 beep. Liam, nice. Yeah, Liam in the house, winning with some of that prizes. How are you, sir? Let me know you're in here. Liam, Everything RC, B5. There we go. Is he in the house? Is Liam still here? Liam, let me know you're still here. You were here a minute ago. Oh my gosh. You better still be here, dang it. Let me tell you that. Where is he? Where is he? Where's that Liam? Lee Davidson Hanger. Hey, there's Lee. Lee, thank you so much, sir. I wanted to give you a shout out and say thank you for the Facebook thing you sent me the other day. Thank you very much, sir. If you guys did not get a chance to also get that from Lee, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Be back next week online. All right, sounds great. Hey, G Morphin's in the house. Hey, how you doing, G Morphin? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Do you dabble in RC helis? Yes, G Morphin. As a matter of fact, I was just mentioning that earlier. I do have the Blade 230S Smart, which I can't fly for snot. I can fly it on the simulator like nobody's business, but take it to the parking lot. It's a very David yourself thing. Liam, all right, there he is. There he is. Liam's in the house. All right, Liam. So I got a couple of things for you here, sir, because I think that you could easily use them. I'm going to throw you. All right. Let's see here. All right. Yep, I think we're going to go. I think we're going to go red parachute guy for you tonight here, Liam. Red parachute guy, Army guy. There we go. And, of course, you'll also get yourself the multi-tool from Atlanta Hobby. And, of course, you will also get some of the David Yourself decals from the sticker app. Both Jeff and myself enjoy using the sticker app. So there we go. So you are going to get that stuff. So congratulations to you, sir. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. That's right. And let's see. And boom goes the dynamite. And there we go. All right, there you go. You should try. Okay, so here we go. Let's get back to after that hilarity. G Morphin, yes. So anyway, G Morphin, yes. I do dabble in RC helis, but I'm not very good at them. As a matter of fact, what I will probably do if I try to fly that 230S again, which I don't know that it would make any difference, but to probably put some carbon fiber X frame on the bottom with some ping pong balls or something. But to be honest with you, I think it's gonna, it is what it is. I did it on this. I usually hang out in the hobby room on Sundays repairing everything from flying on Saturday. Well, there you go. One-way RC. You sound like my kind of cat. Fixing stuff the day after that you flew. That's exactly what I do. Let's see. So Everything RC says I should try the Nano S2. Now, is that a drone, a small racing drone, or is that a small helicopter? Let me know about that. More stickers from my Rustler. That's right. Heck yeah. And you saw I had my Rustler in the house with the with my mount on it for the Insta 360 Go 2, and then my peanut cup for the squirrels. That's right. I'm trying to get some wildlife footage for you guys. Squirrels are not having it. Let me tell you. I ended up just jumping over like some rock in the yard and spilling out all the peanuts anyway. Then they're like, hey, thanks. That was a lot easier than putting them in the car, wasn't it? But it's not as fun. I had a camera on there. But yeah, I burned 20, 30 minutes of camera time on that thing just sitting there waiting on it to go. And of course, the should practice with the 120 S2. Oh, okay. Is that also the Blade 120 S2 ready to fly? Is the one I started on, easy to fly. Just get the RTF. All right. I will look into that. Good to know. Because this 230S Plus, that thing's supposed to be, safe, all this kind of stuff, and but I mean, I'm not even at the point where I'm doing this. I'm at the point where I'm doing this. That's where I'm at with that thing. And then I think let's see, I think I've flown it 3 times. I've had to order parts 3 times. So there you go. That'll tell you why I don't fly that helicopter very much. But like I said, I could fly it on the simulator like nobody's business, but take it out of the parking lot, not a deal. So yeah, just not happening. But yeah, so let's get into some of those other things here. So I do have some other stuff here today, so I wanted to kind of do some little shout outs here. I wanted to talk about some of the positive comments and stuff that I have received here lately. So we're going to get into some pause nods. That's right, everybody. We're going to get into some pause nods, and let's get into this pause nod action here. And as you can see, I have Randy BRC on there. That was us, and he put 3 comments on 3 of my videos. It looks like, Randy, you have been watching quite a bit of my stuff here lately, and I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir. I always appreciate your comments. They're always so nice. And then, so he watched my E-Flight Pits video, the investigation of the Pits crash video, and then the other Pits video. It looks like Randy was jonesing for some Pits videos because he was hitting up all my Pits videos. If you guys have seen the one in the middle there, the investigation, still findings are still unclear, and Randy's asking about the tip stall. If you watch that video, that thing was coming in pretty fast. So, it was fast. It was coming in faster than I expected it to be coming in. So, tip stall, maybe. But again, that thing was just the wackiest thing ever. As a matter of fact, I still have the plane over there. I'm in the process of putting like a red, white, and blue American flag type, motif on it, kind of thing. But yeah, so. And then, but yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to watch any of those Pits videos where I did put this is back when I had the Insta360 Go as my main camera. That thing worked great in the pits, and boy, some of those videos, I got to put a disclaimer on them because they'll make you sick watching some of those. And I think a couple of those might have a disclaimer on them. But yeah, so there's that. And then I got these comments here, which were also from Randy BRC, and he was hitting me up on theirs as well. And he says he likes both versions. And totally awesome effects with that 361 camera in there. Also amazing creative editing. Very envious. Very well done. Nice. Very nice, Randy. Thank you so much for your comment there, sir. I don't know about the professional editing, but I'll definitely take your very, very nice comment. So thank you so much. What else have we got? And then we've got a couple of them here now. Not both of these are not pause nods. One of them is, of course, from Aerospace Matt. Glad you're back, my friend. Have a good one. And then we've got one from Aaron Sharp. And I don't think Aaron's in the chat tonight, but he was basically saying that, hey, no problem, you just can't fly, and that's for my Cirrus SR22T video. First, use a high wing, get ready for your next plane. So and you see my comment there, he is not wrong. I was flying that plane and did not, especially on that Thanksgiving morning, I was more impressed with getting out there and wanting to fly and enjoy that morning than I did to actually do much pre-flight. So yeah, he is not wrong with his comment there. So, and I told him so that he is not wrong, and I appreciated his comment. And I always appreciate everybody's comments, whether they're positive or critical or whatnot. Does not matter to me. I always be glad to read them, and I always be glad to respond as well. And as you see, kind of the response I give, they're always non-threatening because I'm never threatened by your comments. So there's that. And then we've got this next one here. We've got Dutch Love in there. Thank you so much, Dutch Love. He watched my compilation of Crashes video, which was a pretty fun one. And then we have Old Man Doing Stuff. He is also in there, and he mentioned that he had just went ahead and subscribed. And we've got Dutch Love on there commenting on another video as well. And speaking of Old Man Doing Stuff being a new subscriber, let's do a little subscriber shout out. There we go. There's the couple of new folks that I got notifications on. I got Todd Bunn there and Old Man Doing Stuff. So there he is. There we go. Good stuff. And then we'll get back to the other And then we've got a good comment here from old Jeff in Lower Alabama talking about 2 favorite hobbies, RC flying and hide and seek. I hope you're doing well, Jeff. I hope you're doing well, Dave. And yes, Jeff, I'm doing quite a bit better, sir. So thank you so much. And then, of course, JCB67 on that video. Nice rescue. Thought the kids got it. That's exactly what I thought. But after getting my shoes plenty muddy, getting plenty sweaty, and having walked through 3 separate spider webs, it was definitely worth getting. Definitely worth finding. So I could not believe I found it. That was pretty crazy. So yeah. So thank you so much, everybody, for those fantastic comments there. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll always give you positive shout outs for those kind of things. Hey, Promoters is in the house. Good to see you, Luke. Thank you so much for being here, sir. I greatly appreciate that. Always good to see you in the house. Matter of fact, I probably need to talk to you and or Scott Settle about doing that, flying this plane and car combo or whatever. I'm going to need somebody to drive the car or fly the plane. And like I said, it's probably going to end up being something I do there in Alabama because I don't see me doing this. I have thought about doing it. I'm trying to get my kids interested. It doesn't happen. But try to get my kids interested, at least driving the car, right? Drive the car. I'll do the plane thing. And then, but again, even if we do that here, it's at the FedEx field. And so, I could just see something possibly going wrong. So probably just best to do it at a real field. And I did, like I said, I did hit up old Dave Marshall, but I haven't heard back from him on that. So if you guys happen to talk to him, tell him to give me a shout. Tell him to drive my Felony. Let's see. Sabas 223. He's putting out some. Got the FMS T28, P47, Borth 1.5, 1.2 Mustangs, the Mall, Bighorn, Cessna Beaver, T38, and the Avanti. The Avanti, that's a great plane. Is that the one? Isn't that the one that Che's wife just got to? Che Hamilton? And didn't Ashley Hamilton just get that plane for Christmas? Which I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see her fly that, to be honest with you. Aerospace Matt, I got my Viper to do, and then his message cut out. Or that's the end of it. So yeah, the one F-16 that I have, I'm sorry, the F-16 that I have that's hanging from the ceiling there, that's the one that did no, that's not it. No, I got the other one back over there. As a matter of fact, I think I have another F-16 70mm back over there. That's the one that did 122 miles an hour. That's the one I took to the Birmingham Air Association Bigfoot event and tried, and then it got, I don't think it got crushed too bad, but I didn't sell it while I was there. So I have several of those planes. One over there, one on the ceiling, one in the box. I do like that plane, there's no doubt. But that's too much. The PT-17, do like that plane. That is a plane that is currently hanging in my storage unit. My PT-17, the E-Flight one, I went ahead and painted it brown and put British logos on it and livery on it. As a matter of fact, I've flown that plane with a couple of cameras on it. And as a matter of fact, that plane is the one I flew when I saw the UFO and the Black Hawk helicopters. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. I think the title is No Shit. It's a UFO. And that was one of those days that was exactly why I put cameras on planes. Just in case you catch something crazy, right? Caught the Black Hawk helicopter, caught the fast-moving white dot flying between me and the helicopter. And if I didn't have cameras on that plane, I would have never seen it. I would have seen the Black Hawk, of course, because that was pretty weird that thing came over the trees as low as it was. And then, but yeah, so that was pretty crazy. So that's another reason why I like to put cameras on planes. But also another reason why I haven't done any flying here lately, because I've been trying to, like I said, I'm kind of in a quandary as to what to do. I want to try to put out some content, but I don't want to just get out there and fly and then just post just a fly video just for myself. Because I don't think you guys give two squats about that. So I'm trying to think of something. Everybody's putting out good flight videos, so I'm trying to put out something that's a little bit different, and that's just kind of where I'm at with that right now. Trying to figure out what to do. Try to come up with that one, one good idea that would help push the channel along a little bit. So yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into something else. Let's talk about. Let's see here. Try to get all this stuff going here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do some. Yeah. That's not necessarily it. Oh, push the wrong button, but that's all right. Let's do bingo. Sure, why not? Let's do some bingo. All right, so let me get my proper screen for that. And here again is the bingo list for everybody to take a look at to make sure that your name is on there. And if it is not, please let me know. We'll get it on there for you. Uh-huh. Let's see what everybody's talking about. Yeah, Aerospace Matt gave you the title of that particular video. Thank you, Aerospace Matt. So if you guys want to search for that one and see your boy Dave catching a UFO on camera while flying an E-Flight PT-17, which has been painted in British livery, well, you know where to go. I think that's the only video like that on YouTube. I don't know that anybody else has taken the time to do something weird with that plane. Hey, there's no such thing as that plane. That's why I made it. All right, so let's get into this here. Let's see. Now we're at 3. We got 4 balls out, but that's only 3, right? So, because we had a bonus ball. So, we still got 3 dames to pull. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? Gotta get back to music. There it is. There we go. The roller music. Oh, yeah. And all right. All right. And now, ready? Here we go. All right, here we go. We got, let's find out. G58. G58 is McDale. Oh, McDale. I don't think McDale's in the house. Is McDale in the house? Haven't seen McDale in a while. McDale. Where are you? Nah, I don't think McDale's in the house tonight. Oh, wait, McDale is in the house tonight. There's McDale. Boom! All right. Boom goes the dynamite. Is McDale still here, though? I see his comment there. He was excited about bingo. Yeah, there he is. Nice. All right, McDale's made it. All right. Give him some claps. All right, McDale. You're also going to get something. Ooh. McDale, look at what you're getting, my man. Skull decals. Oh, yeah. Check it out. And, of course, you're going to get, don't forget, you're going to get a Atlanta Hobby Multi-Tool. Buzzing. Oh, yeah. And, of course, stickers from the sticker app. So the Dave Yourself decals, the clear one, and the metallic hologram job. Blah, 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 from the sticker app. All right. Congratulations to McDale at that. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Look at that, folks. 3 winners. You got to like that. That's good stuff. 3 winners so far. 3 winners. This is awesome. All right. What else we got going on here? Let's see. I think we've got some more. I don't have another word of the day, you guys. I don't want to bombard you guys with that. But I do have another joke of the Dave. That's right, everybody. Got myself another joke of the Dave. Let's go ahead and get this one up here. All right. So here's another little slightly naughty one. All right. So coming home from work earlier than planned, the husband found his wife in the kitchen, bending over the oven. She looked so desirable, he immediately dropped his trousers and took her from behind. After it was finished, he gave her a sharp smack on the butt. "What the bloody hell was that for?" she raged. "That was because you didn't turn around to see who it was." And there we go, everybody. That is a joke of the Dave. Like I said, I didn't say that'd be good. I just said that'd be free. All right, friends. There's the joke of the Dave. Number 2. All right. Hope you guys like that. All right. So what else we got going on there? Pardon me for that. The multi-tool is the ticket. Nice. Yes, sir. I hope you appreciate that and like that and use it. I just wish it were a Dave It Yourself decal multi-tool. Someday. not today. Oh, well. So, yeah, very nice. All right, congratulations to our winners so far. That's very cool. So, we've got 2 more to do. 2 more to do. Oh, it's so great. We're already an hour and 25 in, folks. I can tell you, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like an hour and 23. God, it's amazing. Johnny Maynard seems to like that joke. Yeah, we're gonna probably start doing some more of the risque line of jokes this year, just because a lot of them are funnier and shorter, which is pretty good. But the last joke I do have is something about some guys from last year, but that's coming up later. All right, so let's see who else we got up in the Chickadee chat. Anybody else new in the house? Now we're at 20 concurrent viewers and 27 likes, so I appreciate everybody that's still able to stick out. 28 likes. Hey, thank you so much. So just keep in mind, and if you don't know this already, that if the peak viewers meets or matches the likes, and of course I always have to put my like in there too, unless it'll push it over, which I don't think it will. But if the peak likes and the peak viewers match at the end of the episode, everybody in the stream will win. That's right. Everybody in the stream will win, and I'll tell you about it next week. And then if you guys want the prizes, then you guys go ahead and send me your stuff. I am there. 073. Yes, sir. Yep. And Lyndon, tonight, if you win, if we still pull your name, because we got 2 more left, and if Lyndon Stewart gets his number pulled, double prizes for Lyndon, because he was the first one in tonight to put a comment into the stream before we even had a stream. So appreciate that, Lyndon, for doing that. And I'll always pin that comment so that we can keep that in hand. So if you guys ever decide to get into my stream and comment, that's how you make sure that you get on there first. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves another Russian hacker thingamadoodle. So they're gone. Wow, it's so exciting that I'm popular in Russia tonight. Hey, comrade. Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, so now we're at 30. Okay, good deal. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody. Yep. So we'll see exactly what that is. We've come super close before. Super close. We were 3 off at the last show, which was of course last year. But I think a few weeks prior to that, we were 1 off. So that would be a problem I'd like to have. Everybody sending me an email. Yes, I want the free stuff. Here's my address. I would stamp. I'll do it. That'd be one thing, that'd be a challenge I'd be willing. Hey, Shadow Ops is at the house. Hey, good to see you, Shadow. Thank you so much for being here, sir. We already did a couple of jokes of the Dave, the riskayer of the 2. So I do have still one coming up, though. It's about a few guys from last year. So we'll talk about that. Promotus Dasvidanya, are you on your way out, my friend? If so, thank you so much for being here while you were here. I greatly appreciate it. But if not, then, hey, cheers to you. And turn one up if you got one. All right. And we'll see what else we got going on here. Now, like I said, I did put the link in the description of this particular video for that Trent Palmer video if you guys want to watch that with regards to the whole Trevor Jacobs crash of his airplane. I'm sure you guys have probably seen that by now, but yeah, there's just a whole lot of BS going on there. All of it just seemed too staged, to be honest with you. It's just a shame that, Anyway, I'm not going to get into that too much. Everybody else talking about it, but I'm sure you guys have seen it. And if you haven't, and you want to see Trent Palmer's take on it, I put that link into the description of this video. So check it out. All right, so that's good stuff. So yeah, so we're moving right along here. So what else we've got going on tonight? Who else has got anything new and good and great to talk about? Anybody else getting beat up by the Russians today? Or is it just me? Nobody else is doing a show on Sunday night, so the Russians are hitting me up tonight? Is that what's going on? I believe it. Oh, Shadow's had a rough couple of days. I hate to hear that, my man. Hate to hear that. Hopefully it's something you can... Is there anything we can do for you? That's being a friend, member of the community here, obviously. There's something that I can do or anybody else can do, please let us know. Start another channel called Comrade Dave. If I were funny enough, I would. That'd be great. But I certainly don't want to take anything from the Petrenchich brothers or anything like that. They seem to do a pretty good comrade thing there. Paul Ballard. Hey, Paul. Hi, Dave. Great show. Paul, I appreciate you saying that, sir. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm glad that you appreciate that you like that. I just chatting it up over here, really. Oh, Snow Valley got the 4 notices about the PayPal and Amazon. Yeah, I've been getting quite a few of those myself here lately as well. Yeah. Or the old order confirmation. Oh, Amazon order confirmation. I'm like, oh, since I never order anything from Amazon, delete. But speaking of ordering something from somewhere, and I was talking about this earlier with the Cobra Kai season 4 or whatnot, went ahead and ordered myself an Eagle Fang Karate t-shirt. I am so excited. I just like planes. I do not need another t-shirt. I do not need another t-shirt. However, that Eagle Fang Karate t-shirt is pretty sweet. And on the back it says, bite like an eagle. Oh, just like the one they wear in the show. It's so great. So I'm very excited. So when that comes in, I will be wearing it. It's red. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. G. Morford talking about the best to take on the stage crash. Yeah. Oh, Just Plain Crazy has the best take on the stage crash. Okay. All right. I'll take a look at that, G. Morphin. Thanks for the heads up on that. If anyone wants to fly together in real flight, I opened a room called Butthead's Flying Circus. Password is 8675309. 8675309. I know. It's in everybody's head now. You're welcome. Jenny, tell. Yep. Oh, yep. It's in my head. I can tell you that. It's in there like a boll weevil. Like a weevil. He got the Valve Index VR. He won't come back to the real world. Oh, somebody's got some cool VR. My kids brought over that Oculus VR over the holidays, but I never got a chance to use it. They played a little bit together, but never got a chance to check it out, which is probably a good thing because I had the, as a matter of fact, for this phone, my other phone, the Note 5, I had done the Samsung VR headsets or whatever, and some of that VR stuff is pretty crazy with the just the phone headset thing. But I could see the Oculus things with the hand deals. I'd see that just be something I'd probably get lost in. But but maybe not at the same time, because I certainly have no interest whatsoever to check out Facebook's metaverse. So I have no interest in doing that. I have no interest in buying food online with other avatars walking around me like I'm in a grocery store. Oh, why don't I just go to the grocery store? It's like, what was it? Was it Big Hero 6? Or which one is it with all the people? Just that's with all they're doing all day with the VR headsets, and they're getting so fat they're in hover chairs. That's because nobody does any walking or does anything. Yeah, so I could see that happening to me big time. So yeah, Litz RC tried to call that number, and hundreds of millions of people have tried to call that number. So much so, I don't even think that number is available anymore. I think they finally took it off. I'd be surprised if that number were still available somewhere. That meta seems pretty. The meta is pretty stupid. Again, man, that I just don't get it. It's already one thing to be Wally. There you go. Thanks, Shadow Ops. Appreciate that, Wally. That's it. But yeah, I don't get the meta thing. I mean, I could see it's already. You're doing. Oh, let's have a conference with Zoom or whatever like that.
but I don't see that I need to be in a virtual room and see other people's avatars at the same meeting. I just don't. I don't see the point of that. Now, I can tell you this: if for some reason they make it so that you can be like on real flight 9.5 and actually be at the flying fields that you're flying at and flying the RC planes that you can watch that might pull me across because that would be pretty sweet, right? Just load up any of the fields on 9.5 and boom, you're there. Look around, do whatever, fly the plane, you walk over to the field some. Oh, that would be great. But they'd have to do that because I like regular reality. Regular reality is already weird enough as it is. I don't need virtual reality to see cartoon people. I don't want to live in a cartoon world. Already got enough jokers in this place. Certainly don't need cartoons. It reminds me of the conference room meeting from Demolition Man. Yeah, exactly right. I might need to watch that movie again. Good old Stallone. Snipes. That might be great. Besides being a big kid myself, I have 4 Rugrats under 14. Whew. Oh. How many of those are girls? That or Max Headroom. Yeah. That. Max Headroom. Matt Frewer. That's the actor that played Max Headroom. Matt Frewer. I'll never forget that. RC Roland, hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you, Greg. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great 2022. So, yeah, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. What are we looking at time-wise here? We've got a couple of more things to do, but I think it's time for... That's right. Let's do some more bingo. We got 2 more names to call, so let's go ahead and get to calling 2 more names. What do you think about that? All right, so let's get into that bingo list yet again here so you guys can take a look at that. I did add a couple of new names there. So just like Larry Blevins at B8, and then we got old Paul Ballard at I-23. So did add a couple of new folks on there. So if you don't see your name on the list, but you want it on the list, please let me know in the stream, and I'll do what I can to get you on that list before next week's show. All right. Everything RC is talking about now, you should try that Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now that, I've thought about that myself. I almost got that for my dad for Christmas, but he said, I don't want to play video games. It's like, it's not a video game. And he was a pilot at one point, so it was like, you're going to feel like you're, and you don't have to worry about crashing anything. Just hit the button. I don't want to play video games. Okay. So, nonetheless, no real flight simulator at this house just yet. All right, let's do that bingo and let's do that music. Oh, yeah. We're going to let this thing roll for a bit. That's right. I'm going to give it a ridiculous amount of rolls. Because we're doing good. We got some winners going. We're doing good. So, I'm going to keep that going. All right, we'll go ahead and cut that. All righty then, and let's see what else I got here. And now let's go ahead and pull the rubber band off, and almost timed that perfectly. All right, put B4 back in the cage. All right, here we go. So let's see what we've got here. There we go. All right. And this one is, God, I really wish these balls were white. I don't know why they make them gray. That's so stupid. But anyway, that's what we're working with, folks. And this is 66. 66 is Steve Prater. Steve Prater, are you in the house? Are you in the house, my friend? Steve Prater. I don't know that Steve's in the house. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. Look over here. Scroll up a bit. And no. Nope. All right, I'm not quite seeing him yet. We'll give him a second and then see if that is a winner or not. But anyway, that flight simulator, I do want to try that out. All right, let's see here. One Way RC, add me in. Yes, sir, I got your One Way. I will do that. And nothing for Steve Prater. Is that it? Dang it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We've given away 3 prizes tonight. We still got 1 roll left. We still got 1 roll. So we'll do that. Let me go ahead and put a One Way up here so I won't forget. My list. Add One Way RC to bingo. All right, there we go. All right, One Way. Okay, you got it. Now, when it comes to bingo, folks, you need to know if I'm putting your name. Oh, I was like, what the hell is that noise? When it comes to bingo, so if there's only 75 names, okay, so if I'm putting your names on here for next week, totally fine. Make sure you're here next week. But some people that aren't or haven't been in the stream lately may get thrown off. Now, just know it's only to make room for the new folks that have been around lately. If you see that your name was on there but got thrown off because you hadn't been in the stream lately, just come back to the stream. Problem solved. But that could happen. It has happened before, and folks come back to the stream like, "Hey, where'd my name go?" It's like, well, yeah, you weren't on the stream for a while, so I had to put somebody else on there. So that could happen. But just know that if you're going to come back to the stream, you always can do that. Oh, man. Haven't seen Prater. Yep, haven't seen him myself. As a matter of fact, Steve Prater may be. That's a classic example. I haven't seen Steve in quite a few shows, as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken. So Steve may be one of those that gets thrown off and gets changed out. But if he comes back, we can put him right back on there. But yeah, but so don't worry. Don't worry. And what we might do, I do have a separate bingo set, the white ball set, because this is my second set. As you guys that have been here for a long time, you'll know that I originally had a different bingo ball set. Same rolling type system, a little bit bigger, but white balls that came in there. And but I was missing 1 ball. So right off the bat, it just couldn't do that. And it seemed like the same people were winning over and over again, which is totally fine with me. But to you guys, I want to like to spread it out, So bought the gray ball set, and now this is full 75 balls, the whole deal. But the whole people winning multiple times, still a thing. Nothing I can do about it, except for put this rubber band thing on here and hope that the big spins really help. So that's what we do for that. I always try to want to make it as fair as possible, because everybody deserves to get just free junk in the mail sometimes. At least some stuff that's fun, So yeah, again, none of this stuff is stuff that you would probably buy for yourself. Certainly none of this stuff is stuff that you're like, oh, I was dying to have that. But it is stuff that you'd open up at the mail and be like, hey, I got something from Dave. This is dumb, but hey, it's free. That's right. So missing 1 ball is unacceptable. That is correct, my friend. Missing 1 ball is unacceptable is correct. And it's funny because I did like 5 or 6 shows before I even knew that was like a thing. As a matter of fact, I may have even done more than shows than that. But nobody needs 1. Nope. Gotta have them all. You gotta have them all. That is for sure. You guys are funny. You guys are funny with your comments. And I appreciate all of your funny comments. Thank you. All right, so let's see. I've got 1 more joke of the day, so let's go ahead and get into that. We're going to get into this last joke of the day, and this is actually the joke of the day that I would have done last week had I done a show. It was a little bit more relevant back then, so just you just deal with me on this one, and here we go. So here's the last joke of the day. All right, so let's get back into that. So let's get to this, and all right, so this one is kind of this is about 3 guys that died on Christmas Eve and were met by St. Peter at the pearly gates. In honor of this holy season, St. Peter said, you must each possess something that symbolizes Christmas to get into heaven. The first man fumbled through his pockets and pulled out a lighter. He flicked it on. It represents a candle, he said. You may pass through the pearly gates, St. Peter said. The second man reached into his pocket and pulled out a set of keys. He jingled them and said, they're bells. St. Peter nodded. You may pass through the pearly gates. The third man started searching desperately through his pockets and finally pulled out a pair of skimpy panties. St. Peter looked at the man with eyebrow raised and asked, just what exactly do those symbolize? The man grinned. Those are carols. And that's joke of the day. Oh, there we go, folks. Joke of the day. You gotta like that. Like I said, never promise they'd be good, just that they're free. And I do have another joke, but it is not good, so I'm not even going to try it. I think 3 is enough. But next week, I might have 4, so who knows? We'll always do some sort of learning thing, try to force some learning on you with a word of the Dave. But, hey, then we'll laugh it up with some jokes of the Dave. And like I said, this year they're going to be a little more raunchy. Oh, funny stuff, funny stuff, funny stuff. All right, we get some chuckles in the crowd. All right, I'm going to go ahead and represent your chuckles in real time. That's right, thank you. That's what I'm imagining you guys are doing on that side. Just laughing your butts off. Even my mother's giving me some chickles on that, some smiley laughy emojis on that. Better than Karen's, no doubt. No doubt. And we'll just go ahead and give a little turn up for that one. I'm totally stealing that one. You are allowed to steal these jokes just like I stole them, so you're welcome. Yep. Promoter, so you'll have to watch back and check out the other 2 jokes that I had earlier. Same with you as well, Shadow Ops, because the other 2 were something else. So good stuff. So we've still got one more bingo, and we're at 13 minutes left. I can't believe that we are an hour and 47 minutes into the show. Honestly, it feels like an hour and 43. So really zipping along here. Let me tell you, it's good stuff. And let's see, I filled it with some information stuff. Did anybody give me a heads up on that Spider-Man drone thing? Anybody want to see me fly that? I think I'll just fly it, slap a camera on it, and then we'll see what happens, right? I did have a comment from one guy that was mentioning, and I did not put his comment in there, but that one video that I had that you saw where I flew the E-Flight Night Radian, the UMX Night Radian, and I put the Insta360 Go 1 on the bottom of it, and he was commenting about that it was a cool video and all that, but I should use the Pro mode on that to get the stabilization for it. But the issue is the stabilization isn't going to work properly on that because it's facing down. So you got to have it facing sideways or up some way for the stabilization to work. But if it's facing down, it's going to have a hard time. So if you ever watch that UMX Night Radian video or UMX Radian video with the camera on the bottom of it, it's more of like an eagle view is what it is. Because you're looking at it kind of like as a bird would. So, yeah, so there's that. But, yeah, DIY doubleheader, I'm telling you. Good stuff, right? I know. I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off. And technically, we're 11 minutes out, and I haven't technically pulled it off just yet. But I'm 11 minutes out. I think I could do it. We still got one more bingo. So we got that. So it's good stuff. So what we'll do is we'll just hang out in the chat a little bit, though, and just kind of see who's talking about what and saying things about who. Apple Cat. And see who else is in here. And if there's anybody else in here I have not said hello to. I did say hello to Johnny Maynard, I believe. So that's good. And then One Way RC, we're going to get him on that bingo list as well. So, yeah, I think we're doing good. Hey, George Watch is in the house. Hey, George, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. 2 hours better than a 3-hour tour. Ha! Shadow Ops. That's what Aerospace Matt said earlier. All right, you guys are on the same page. Nice. George, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here again. Thank you. Let's see. I have the Consendo Evolution. Yep. Love it, but like flying at night sometimes. Hey, now let me tell you one way, RC. You like flying at night, but you got a plane that doesn't have lights on it? This is what you need to get, my brother. Get yourself a little power bank like this, and then get yourself one of these dang LED light kits that you get that they goes on the back of like a TV. You've seen them at Walmart, $5. They are cheap as all get out, but they come with a remote, and you can power them by using a small power bank like this. So you could put things like this, self-adhesive on one side, pull it out, slap it on there, run the power cord itself into the canopy, put this on top of the battery, and bada bing, something like that would work just fine. I've used these on quite a few of my planes. As a matter of fact, the Aero Scout still has the lights on it. So if you've seen any of my videos with that, with the remote, it's pretty sweet. So there's an idea for you. Go to Walmart, go to the little discount bins where they have these things like that. And then, yeah, go ahead and put these on your planes. Plus, you can cut these things. Watch, I'm not going to get into how you do that, but basically you need to cut it at the right spot. But there are plenty of videos on YouTube about how to cut those things. But yeah, so you just get these things, something like this. These just go on the back of a TV or something. They're super inexpensive, but they're multicolor. The remote, you can change the colors. And this is the way that you could easily put something like that in anything. If you use something like like the T-28 Carbon Z T-28 Trojan I have, you can turn that into a night plane without using those by using those light switch LED things that you've seen. Matter of fact, I've got one back there. I'm not going to grab it, but they look like light switches. It's like a little white plastic square light switch and lights up. Put those inside the cockpit of the plane or the canopy inside there, inside the body of the plane, and have it just turn on. That plane will handle 6 of those things easily without a problem, and it will light up the entire plane. So there's another great way to get some night vision on a plane by just doing something like that. But like I said, the LED strips that go on the back of the TVs or whatever, you can cut them as short as you need them or whatnot. But with the Aero Scout, I think I ran the power cord out of the air intake and then wrapped it around the entire plane itself, and it was like the perfect length. It came right back to the nose of the Aero Scout, and I just self-adhesive stuck it on there and then run the power cord into the battery where the blank is and then hit it with the remote, and there you go. Pretty good stuff. All right, got a jet, y'all. Promoters is out. Thanks, Luke, for stopping by here. I greatly appreciate it, my man. Thanks for being part of my 2-hour extravaganza. Hope we don't pull your name in bingo right now, because you know what? It's bingo time, folks. That's right. It's time for us to pull out that last bingo of the night. Who's it gonna be? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's find out. There's only one way to find out, and let's get to that bingo list real quick so you guys can take a look at that. Make sure that you see your names on there, and if not, like I said, let me know. We'll get you on there next show. All right, so we'll get back into that. I think everybody's looked at that enough. Got the rubber band on top. Let's give it some wiggle, and let's do the music. Here we go. All right, last bingo of the night. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? One Way RC. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being there. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to do the Bingo Reno. So pull this out and... Oh! Oh! Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Had an early eject, and then I had a bonus eject. Ah! Oh, well, you know what that means. It means we've got 2 winners. Maybe. Let's find out. All right, here we go. We'll look at this first one. This is the one that fell out on the table. Okay. All righty. This one is B2 Tug Hill RC. Tug Hill. I don't think Tug is here, if I'm not mistaken. Tug. I don't know. I haven't seen Tug in a while, as a matter of fact. I hope he's doing all right. I'm pretty sure old Tug Hill's not in here. Oh, got myself another Russian popping in. Go ahead and get rid of that. Man, they are blowing me up tonight. Those little 14-year-old Russian kids are blowing me up tonight. Probably hacked all of my stuff by now. Oh, goodness. All right, so B2 is Tug Hill. And I don't see Tug Hill in here. Barry, I think yours was B9. Yours was B9, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, I'm pretty positive that's it. Let me take a look. B9. Yep, Barry Campbell, B9. There you go, my man. Yep, you're not the bomber. You're the good news from the doctor. Yeah. All right, but we still got one more. So let's see what this one is. All right. This one is, well, let me make sure that's right. God, I wish these things were white. N42. N42 is Tim DuPont. Tim DuPont. Oh, I don't think Tim DuPont's in the house. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Tug Hill or Tim DuPont are in the house. Are they? Oh my gosh, there's another Rush one. No, I already deleted that. No Tim DuPont, no Tug Hill. All right, well, we've got 3 solid winners tonight, so congratulations to our winners. I got 3 packages going out. Those will go out this week, so look for those. They'll go out by Saturday at the latest, but they will go out, and I'll let you know when they go. No Tug, yep, no Tug. All right, friends. Well, that looks like we're going to get ready to round it up here. I think I pretty much have pulled this off, as amazing as that sounds. But yeah, I think I pulled this off. Let's do a little DJ action. And all right, let's go over these names here and let's say goodnight to everybody for the first show of 2022, episode 43 of After Dinner with Dave, and all of the good times that we had here tonight. That's right. Get the jam on. Okay, I have no idea how loud that is for you guys on that end. So. All right. So let's say goodbye to Shadow Ops. Thank you so much for being here, sir. I appreciate you sticking around and catching it in the tail end there. Thank you, Litz, for being here. Thank you so much for being here so much. Johnny Maynard, appreciate seeing you as well, sir. Good to see you. Aerospace Matt as well. Always welcome. Randy BRC, McDale, Keith Christie. That's right. Barry Campbell, Boss 223. That's right. Johnny Maynard, George Watts, Mike SSI, One Way RC, Greg Rowland. How you doing? Thank you so much, everybody, being here. Promote us. Thank you, Randy B. And who else we got here? Randy Hardy was in the house. Hey, Randy. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Paul Ballard, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Jeff in Lower Alabama, good to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. We got Everything RC. Thank you so much, Liam, for being here. Thanks for my mom for being here. Thank you so much. Johnny Maynard, if I didn't mention you already. And then we had KBRC that was here for a while, so thank you so much to Kyler. One Way RC, G Morphin, thank you so much for being here. Oh, yeah. This is great music. And who else? It's kind of hard to sit still with this. Snow Valley Park, thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. And Litz RC, Everything RC. Who else am I missing? I don't want to miss folks. Wild Bill, thank you so much for being here, sir. Greatly appreciate that. Lyndon Stewart, thank you so much for being here. Sorry you didn't win tonight in Bingo, Lyndon. That would have been double for you, but come on back, my friend. We might catch you next week. And let's see who else we got here. Johnny Maynard. Thanks to my Russian hackers that were trying to come in. All kinds of fun stuff. All right. And who else we got here? Mike SSI. And kind of scroll up as far as it'll let me, folks.
One Way RC, yep. Lee Davidson's Hangar, thanks again, Lee, and thanks again for that Facebook thing you sent me. That was awesome. Cliff Harvey RC Planes, thanks, Cliff. Appreciate you being here, sir. Always good to see you. And who else am I missing out on? Anybody else? No, that's as far as it's going to let me go. All right, gang. Well, that's the show for tonight. We did it. 2 hours. I appreciate you being here. And until next week, I am Dave, and I am out of here.